I will not apologize for keeping your family safe, and I will not apologize for doing what needed to be done.
What's up, everybody? I knew by the end of the day I would see exactly one Dick Cheney fan cam. You can't search for it. They don't let you search for them. They shut it down. They knew the fan cams were too powerful.
They didn't want everybody to know the truth about this American patriot.
Sick the fan. Or I'm just using the wrong word because I couldn't. I thought they were called fan cams. Maybe they're called fan edits. That seems a bit too vague of a term to be able to find very easily.
I would highlight reel would have worked.
Highlight reel. I don't know if those have music. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, he did win Super Bowl 36. So, like, there's probably some footage of it somewhere. Unless I'm confused about who this guy was.
I think. Are you thinking of the New England Patriots? I don't.
Oh shit! I was thinking Bill Belichick died. Oh, who was this dude?
Oh no,
what did he do?
Bill's still kicking. No. I think they don't even dress similar. I don't know how you could possibly confuse. They're the two most differently fashioned men.
Be related. They could be related. Can you tell me a little bit about? Can you just educate me a little bit about Dick Cheney? Because you're older than I am by 20 years.
Yeah, I'm a bit more. Well, I'm a bit more worldly. I've always sort of taken the sort of older brother. I've always, I taught you how to play football. I taught you about girls, and now it's time to learn about.
You made me watch while you taught me about girls. You were supposed to take me for ice cream, but then you went over and picked up your girlfriend, and then you drove around into a parking lot and then made me go kick the soccer ball by myself while you fucked your girlfriend in the backseat of the car, and then you spent the ice cream money on weed, and then you and your girlfriend got high in the car.
Never thanked me for that. It was difficult to convince her to do that in front of you. Especially since that was the first time. I was like, I think for our first time, I think my little bros should watch. We're not related, but I think he should be in the car too.
There's like four different girls in the same day. You took their virginity while making them have sex while I watched.
That is the kind of day that Dick Cheney probably had in the 70s. That's the kind.
Yeah, for sure.
Every guy
70s. Like the 30s.
I get. Well, no, I mean, he was getting up to some shenanigans. When did he actually start? I feel like wasn't he just like a construction worker until he just decided to run the world? I don't know.
Yeah, no, he was a gas station. He was pumping gas for 45 years, and then he had a bloodlust that was insatiable. He had a traumatic head injury that led him down this path where he became the shadow president.
A White House deputy chief of staff, 74. See, I was right. So early 70s, he would have been getting more.
It was crazy. 74. Anybody could have done that at that point. Like you could have been the chief of staff of the White House.
Hey, I will be.
Yeah,
I probably will be.
I've just been on the testosterone has officially completely flooded my brain. I'm just on a nonstop dick mission.
Are you actually on it supplementally yet, or is just the natural test? This is you on a normal amount of test.
I've been taking the big cum ones. I haven't been drinking, and I've been working out a lot. So my testosterone is the big cum supplements, which I've been taking without realizing, because I've been taking them these are, I took basically any bunk supplement that is supposed to increase your testosterone, and at least one of them is working. Yeah. And I have been on a total dick mission. I have been fucking anything. It is eating seashells for sure. Yeah, just complete nonstop. My brain is utterly consumed by the desire to have sex and work out. It's all entire. I mean, I've been a total bum for I don't know, maybe a solid month. Maybe a solid month and a half. I'd been pretty productive with doing research and stuff, and preparing various pitches and things that would advance my career. And then as of late, all I've been doing is eating a bunch of protein, working out, and fucking. It's all I do. And I know it probably comes across like, oh, I'm trying to sound really fucking cool or whatever. But no, today I was realizing, I'm like, I gotta stop talking to host for a little bit and get back on track. I feel like I'm completely stagnated. I'm also taking Adderall now too. So like,
okay.
So like that becomes weaponized. That's weaponized horniness, where it's like, okay, I'm now as efficiently as possible,
focused,
communicating with these women. You know, it'll come up
this
again
is
later.
What
on
I was
the pod.
talking about is we were doing all these audio tests before the podcast. You are 10 times louder now than anything you said during the pre-podcast period. You're fucking inside the mic.
Do I need to turn myself down?
Who even cares at this point? It's fine.
I'm gonna turn myself down a little bit.
Don't change things.
Okay. What about right here? What about right here?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but it'll come up again later on during the pod, for no particular reason. But yeah, I've been just I would fucking anything. Yeah, I'm like, I'm ready. I'm trying all of the flavors that exist in this land.
Oh my gosh. What is going on? Okay, I believe you.
Well, we'll come around to it. We'll come around to it. Well, what's going on with you, big dog?
How the fuck am I supposed to buy food? Where's my payments? My payments haven't come in the mail, Ethan. I don't know what the fuck.
Your snap.
What am I gonna, dude? I'm freaking out. All I have is the rice I have left, and I have a large pack of chicken breast. What the fuck am I gonna do after that? Am I gonna maintain? How am I gonna maintain my bulking? I can't just
supposed to be your
I'm gonna
career.
lose all my progress.
We've been soft pedaling this for a while now, but you are transitioning into being a pro bodybuilder.
That was my next career move. I thought that was a good idea because I feel like that's an underexplored and unsaturated sort of career space, and it's also safe and comfortable.
Yeah, it's God forbid a white boy get a little motion. I mean, like they just
white
don't
boy
want
get a
you
little
to get
a little tone, get a little color, get a little sun on them.
You got a little sun on your asshole. You got a little sun on your ball sack and taint.
Do they inspect the balls and sack now for the competition? They must, right? I mean, they gotta take everything into account.
They got to make sure you're biologically a man, because there's so many trans men coming in and blowing up the scene. They just got to make sure that you do in fact have a dick and balls.
Yeah, well, they have the best pecs. Everyone's looking at their big juicy tits, being like, "Damn, how do you get them like that? That's crazy."
It's not fair. It's
honestly not fair.
It's not fair. Yeah, you have to get those implants, dog. And that was what you were saying. You're using Snap money while saving your I guess whatever welfare check that you're going to use on breast implants, so that you could really crush the competition.
I get disability for undersized breast, because being a female bodybuilder, obviously that's a disability. So that's being a B cup is
this is great cope for the fact that you're actually getting disability for having undersized balls and dick. And you're a male bodybuilder, and you have no dick and no balls, and
listen. I'm not saying I shouldn't, but they're still discriminating against us. So they don't let us have that yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there one day. And I get dialysis. I don't know, just because. Why not? I figure it keeps stuff clean. It's free.
For sure. I've got to go pay $5,000 out of pocket for an echocardiogram, but we probably can pay for your transition surgery. I think it's probably right, because you again have found late in life your true calling, which is not because you think you are a woman inside, but because you think that you're supposed to be a female bodybuilder.
I think I should be a trans female bodybuilder. Yeah, I don't think I should be a woman. But you're not a woman. No. I'm not female. I'm not a woman. I'm not female. There's nothing female about me. I should be a huge, jacked, freakish, muscular dude who is a woman who is a dude. So
yeah, I know.
That's why I need $6,000 a month from the federal government, is for that dream to come true. And they're not sending me the money I need to buy ground beef and Parmesan cheese, which is most of what I eat. And I'm basically fucked. So I need you guys to reach across the aisle and maybe talk to each other. Maybe we do some talking to each other for once. Okay,
It's time to heal.
I'm usually
Time for healing.
I'm usually on my burner accounts where I advocate for assassinating literally everyone on the planet. But right now, I need you guys to cooperate and fucking fix this shit because I am really hungry and I need to eat really,
My
really
children
badly.
are starving.
All of my children are starving. That's what I call my balls and my boobs.
I have no idea where this joke's going. I have no idea.
You think I do?
You're really confused.
yeah. That's what happens when you're in the street starving. Okay, when you get confused.
Have been cut off. Your SNAP benefits have been cut off. I think for 3 hours, and you're.
I am
delirious.
fucked. Help! Somebody help me.
You're like that Reddit post where it's like my family is starving. Help me! We're only making. We can't survive on $20,000 a month or whatever our income level is.
Yeah, it's all
like
those.
You just immediately get your government assistance and spend it all on protein. Eat it in one meal. Your body processes none of it, and you just shit it all out.
That's exactly right. Sometimes you need that to happen. Sometimes you need a good purge. Yeah,
I've been getting a good purge. David sent me deep fried peanuts. He sent me a bag of deep fried peanuts.
Are they like
from
breaded?
Amazon. No, they're just fried in the shell, and you eat them shell and all. And buddy, I'll tell you what, there's some fiber in them shits. I am having
yeah, I bet.
I've been eating like a handful a day, and I have been regular as it's ever been. I mean, I'm having the
Nice.
firmest of the passes.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, so I recommend that once you get your SNAP benefits back.
Yeah, nothing I could do right now. What am I supposed to use? Money? Yeah.
Spend your EBT on fried peanuts so you can get regular BMs.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
I don't know what these
Give me
things.
that shit
I don't know
back.
what these things are.
I think that's the same. Or maybe one replaced
you watch
the
any
other.
movies?
I don't know. What? When did we last?
Did you guys Did you do another Vamptober?
When did we last record? No. The last
this day
Vamptober
last
was,
week.
Oh, then yeah, no. There's been no films. There's been no movies. No, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything on Halloween. I did buy the next day. I bought a whole bag of clearance mini Twix and ate the whole thing. Did not feel Daijobu after that, folks.
No, I would think not.
Didn't love that, but I did. I'm not gonna lie, I did though.
Oh no, I shouldn't. I really shouldn't.
That's exactly. Yeah, that's
going
what I said.
Ooh, you're like rubbing your thighs together. It's like, ooh, I'm so naughty.
Yeah,
you're really Kathying that.
I Kathy'd out on the Twix, and I reaped the rewards or the punishments. I got what I deserved. I understand that.
Yeah. As in the words of Trent Reznor, you got what you deserve.
He's the one who said that.
Let's see. I've seen some movies. I've seen a bunch of movies recently.
Yeah.
I saw One Battle After Another.
Yeah.
Which was very entertaining.
Okay.
I saw Frankenstein, the new Guillermo del Toro movie.
Yeah,
which was
a
colossal disappointment.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I feel like it seemed. I mean, I don't know how I would know, but I feel like it got very little press or marketing.
It was well received. I actually I looked into zero of this because it was originally a Netflix film, or it is a Netflix film, but they gave it a theatrical release.
Okay.
So I think they just didn't give it like a full marketing rollout as though it were like a major theatrical film. Disappointing. It looks like a Netflix movie, so everything is completely flat and HDR, and it has to look good on a phone, and it has to look good on a movie screen. So it just looks completely washed out and boring.
You think Guillermo del Toro is being told like, well, this needs to look good on a phone, and he's being like, okay.
Yes, absolutely, without a doubt.
God damn, that must be so. That's so
yeah. He won an Academy Award like 5 years ago. He won Best Picture and Best Director like 5 years ago, and David Fincher did it with The Killer. Clearly that's like the same thing where it's like, this just looks like there's a standard that they are obligated to meet. Nobody else is going to give them.
Throwing so much fucking money at him.
Guillermo del Toro got $120 million to make a Frankenstein movie.
He personally, or you mean the movie cost that much?
The movie was $120 million.
Okay.
Which is quite a. I mean, that's a lot for a Frankenstein movie. I think
yeah.
That's like a low end blockbuster budget at this point. But yeah, structure of the movie is kind of bunk. Performances are really strong. The best parts of the Frankenstein story, which is basically whenever you get the perspective of Jesus, Happy D is never coming home. Happy D is in Japan still right now. I feel like Happy D's been in Japan for fucking 8 months.
Kumamoto. That's Japanese for spider moto. Where's Kumamoto?
Isn't Kumamoto? Is that near Tokyo? Is that
no,
like a Tokyo
dude?
suburb?
No, that's all
Where's
the way.
Kumamoto?
That's all the way south. That is at the very. That's the very
really?
last big island. Yeah, that's.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a crazy place to go. It's almost as crazy as going to Hokkaido.
We're gonna go. It's gonna be
like,
sweet. That's gonna go on our list. Tell us how it is. It sounds sweet. I want to go.
Tropical as hell. Connection shit. Yeah, I bet if you're at a train station.
Yeah, just download it once we're done. Yeah. So anyway, Frankenstein movie disappointing. The best parts of Frankenstein are still extremely compelling. I don't know if you know the Frankenstein story, but I
assume there's probably more to it than just the basic stuff everyone knows, but I'm not really familiar.
Yeah, there are like major story beats that if you hit them while watching the movie, you'd be like, "Oh, right, I know of this." I know of this story beat.
Oh, he's been to 13 prefectures. How many are there?
Jesus
50?
Christ! Fucking stop! Just stop.
It's 47.
Yeah, so disappointed with it. The thing is that like I don't know why Guillermo del Toro wanted to make this, because he's basically already made this like 3 times, which is like the humans are the real monsters story is like that's his like entire career.
Yeah,
that's his entire career has been that. So I'm a little surprised that he felt like he wanted to do that the most, or to go back to the source. And I was not impressed with that. Then I saw. Let's see. So one bad after another, Frankenstein. I saw the new Tron movie.
Yeah.
Basically by myself, and it's obviously completely stupid. It's obviously like just like the dumbest it's again almost barely a movie, but not in a way that's like unpleasant.
Did you see Tron Legacy?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I saw Tron Legacy.
I never saw it. I thought people kind of liked that when it came out, but now it seems like they don't. I don't know.
I didn't care for it.
Yeah.
I never really cared for it. I thought, and even like I think even the Daft Punk soundtrack for that movie is a smidge overrated. But
he's gonna post pics in the Discord. Man, I forgot about the Discord. Yeah, I gotta log in there.
Please do. But yeah, not a very good movie, but I almost would recommend going to see it. It's I had fun watching it, in spite of the fact that like the lead actress is bad, which is like I guess just kind of just part of the franchise at this point. Like they just get like bland male protagonist and female protagonist is bad at acting. Like that's kind of like the shtick now.
Yeah,
and the Nine Inch Nails soundtrack is good. Yeah. Let's see. And then I watched
they
one more movie.
Jared Leto's got to stop making that face or something. Like, why does he keep doing that? Like, he's always
like his mouth kind of open.
He's not even a bad actor, but like he's got to stop looking like that. I don't know. Yeah, tell him to cut it out.
I think he's probably like in a deep K-hole or something. He feels like a dude that's basically completely dissociated at all times. And like, I mean, interacting with him, it's probably like interacting with a husk of a human being rather than like a real person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he seems he seems kind of, I don't know, out
removed
of it in some way.
Yeah, I feel like we might even get like a Bruce Willis kind of thing where like he's just being fed lines through an earpiece and like he's never read the script at all. and like he just everything is he's hearing it for the first time. Like this is part of his method. We've come a long way from him like sending his co-stars condoms filled with his shit or whatever it was that he was doing on Suicide Squad.
I don't think it was that. I feel like it wasn't that. He was vomiting into female condoms and then dumping them on the heads of his co-stars or whatever. Yeah, he was fucking seagulls to death and then flinging them over into people's trailers.
He was murdering homeless people and then splaying their corpses, like flaying them, and then having their spread open bodies exposed on set so the crows would come and pick the fucking flesh away.
Yeah, Jared, during the filming of Suicide Squad, Jared Leto replaced a vital prop with a human eyeball.
Yeah, he killed a PA and stole him.
Probably deserved it.
Yeah, he gagged a PA to death and then stole the eye and then spit the eye out into fucking Margot Robbie's face during a take. Yeah. It was a little overkill.
Are y'all gonna see the Chainsaw Man movie? You talked about you might want to see that. You said it was playing near you.
Yeah, it is playing near me. I was going to go see it with a friend and the timing didn't work out. So
maybe I should just do it. I'm unemployed. Maybe I should do.
I'll go.
Maybe I should just do do the retired guy thing and just check it out on like a fucking Tuesday. I wonder maybe they are playing it somewhere.
It's the best. I love going to movies like in the middle of the week at like weird hours. I saw Tron.
It's probably awesome once the movie's playing. It's probably good.
It's great the whole time. Because like my schedule is so fucked up with like the work that I do. Like I'm getting home at 2 a.m. on the weekends, and then like I roll out of bed at 10:30 on a Tuesday,
right?
And then one battle after another is playing at 11:20. So I get I shower, get dressed, go right to the theater, watch a movie, get home. It's barely early afternoon.
Why does it say it's in 3D? Do I have to watch it in 3D?
Well, the characters are people. People are three-dimensional.
Why does it say 3D?
The Shinkansen I'm on has Wi-Fi. Cool.
Able to listen for 40 minutes or so.
That you're paying you're spending $350 on a Shinkansen ticket, and you're going to spend that entire time listening to us talk nonsense and not have any good jokes. You're going to listen to me talking about.
He's got a Gaijin pass. Is probably free.
Gaijin.
You're not going to 13 prefectures and paying for all the trains. I mean, maybe you could. I don't know.
The exchange rate's so bad, they're probably paying him.
Give me that chainsaw. Where's that chainsaw? There we go. It's okay. There's one showtime. It says Real D 3D. I don't want to see it in 3D. Is that the only option, really? Oh man. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. Why would it be 3D? That was like fucking 15 years ago they were doing 3D movies. What's going on?
They're revving up. They're getting everybody ready for the next Avatar movie.
But there was just an Avatar movie.
No, the next Avatar movie's coming out like next month.
There's more theaters, but there's non-3D ones. The non-3D ones are dubbed. Oh wait. What the fuck is Apple Cinemas?
What is Apple Cinemas?
Is that just the name of the place? It's not like Apple, the company Apple? Probably just doxed my location again. It's fine.
They're all over the fucking Gab, dog.
Oh, okay. Never heard of that.
I've never heard of it either. Let's see. Oh, I've declined optional cookies. I'm not able to look at the website.
Oh, you're fucked. Now you can't see shit.
I'll never be able to know what Apple Cinemas is.
Thanks for protecting me, Europe. Thank you.
Let's yeah. Oh, and last night I watched a movie that I've been thinking about watching forever. I almost watched Tron Legacy again. I guess I watched Tron yesterday, and then I got home, worked out, did a little bit of work, and then I was like, I want to watch another movie. Almost watched Tron Legacy again, just didn't have the motivation to do it. So I watched The Talented Mr. Ripley, which I've never seen before.
I've heard that's really good, actually.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
It's great. It's a terrific movie. It's old school filmmaking, baby.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a classy picture. It's a classy psychological thriller film. Not at all what I was expecting. Constantly entertaining, immaculately well made. Not a film made by like an auteur. Just a classy, well executed movie. Very impressed with that. Highly recommend. Yeah, that was terrific.
The Apple Cinemas website does not work. Everything's there, but it's all grayed out, and I can't click on anything. It's like there's a.
Do you have to do the cookies thing in the bottom? There's a tiny little bar when I was on there.
Nope, not for me. It's probably my ad block. Hold on, let me turn the ad block off. Yep, there it is. Okay, yeah, I knew it. God fucking damn. Oh, I can go to this weird theater and see it in the afternoon. Looks like it's subbed and not 3D. Remember Demolition D on YouTube?
Yeah,
he hasn't been around in a while, but he's still on Twitter. And I saw this tweet from him and got really big. There's some scene in the Chainsaw Man movie where the main female character is like in the ocean on the beach and she's nude, but she's like a Ken doll, like there's no features, right? She's naked. And he tweeted like a picture of the screen while he was in the theater, and he said, "I'm about to start fucking beating my shit in this theater." And everyone who didn't know who he was just replying, going like, "What the fuck?"
I'm glad it's good to know that some things are still shocking to people.
Oh, they're so shocking. People like it's like that. There's a screenshot of like someone in this Discord server, and they just didn't know what kind of Discord server it was. They posted, a picture of, it's like a meme, and it's a guy holding a gun, and it says, "When I have to shoot my dog because I'm bored," and everyone in the server is like, "What the fuck, dude? What do you do? What is that?" Everyone's like, "Huh?"
Yeah, no. It's apparently there's still frontiers to be had. There's still the West is never ending. We truly have never actually reached the coast. There's always there's no need to weep yet. The ocean hasn't been quite found as far as in
terms of scaring teenagers.
It's shocking naive people. Yeah, it's just there's always.
Connor invited me to another Discord server with like a bunch of other people that I don't fucking know. I have no idea who any of them are, except for one guy who turned out to be someone that you've been talking about recently, but I didn't know that for a while. But it's one of those things.
I know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's just like, I don't know what level these people are on. And I just don't think about it because when I'm talking to people on the internet, I just don't think about it at all. So like we were watching the World Series, and we were joking about how the pitcher, something Snell, he looks like a snail. We were saying he looks like a snail, and we were saying ways in which he could act like a snail. And I said, do you think he grabs a lady and hangs down from a tree branch when he fucks? And everyone was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And I was like, "Oh, snails, when they have sex, they hang from." Never mind. It's fine. Actually, that's slugs, but same difference.
I think you were played. I think every single person in that room knew would have snails fuck.
I hope so.
You got hazed.
Yeah. I got some Discord hazing.
Yeah, dude, you got fucking absolutely hazed.
No, chump.
Yeah, I saw that you guys were on there. I had to go to bed. I think this was not Halloween night. This was November 1st, but Halloween night, I was in bed by 10 o'clock because I had to be up at 6 a.m. to go be on location for a shoot at 7:30. And nice. I was like, wow, I'm old.
Yep.
I am so old. That is as old as it gets, baby. My parents are up right now and I'm in bed. It's like that was a moment in time. Let's see what else is going on.
Happy D, I will check out your pictures as soon as I remember how to change accounts in Discord. I will remember that one day.
So I watched a bunch of movies, been beating my dick a lot. That's not a joke.
Great.
It's not a
Didn't
joke.
think
Not
it
a joke.
was. Yeah.
I stop laughing at me. The voices are getting louder. Adderall's going great.
Yep. Sounds like it.
I need Adderall needs. We need to get. This is some pussy. They got me on some pussy shit right now. They don't want me on that limitless pill.
They got you on like 10 or something. That's bullshit.
Yeah, it's on 10. They're got me on 10 because they're like, okay, we're gonna start you out at 10 and then work our way up. It's like, come on, man. I'm 215 pounds.
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah, you could skip a few days and then take three at a time.
Yeah, but they don't want me on that limitless pill. They don't want me doing that Bradley Cooper shit, man.
Yeah, stocks.
So. Anyways, I don't really. Rest in peace, Dick Cheney.
Rip.
You know, I don't agree with your methods, but I didn't agree with your methods, but I agreed with your goal, which is keeping Americans safe. And I guess R.I.P. Andrew Cuomo as well. Just chalk it up to anti-Italian racism.
That one is for sure anti-Italian racism.
It's anti-Italian racism. Just never. It seems like we'll never be able to get rid of this stigma around greaseball sort of
whoppish.
Total like
these
scumbag
Dago kind of saviors
this thing people who have this thing of theirs that they're involved with that just America isn't ready to have a sort of swarthy mayor in its greatest city again. I don't know. There was a moment there where I had hope for this country, where I thought like, if we can reelect the dumbest guy on the planet, we still have some hope. You know, like there's still room in this world for a man who simply doesn't know any better about anything. And I am convinced at this point that my dreams of being the mayor of New York City are pretty much dead.
This is just because you've never lived there?
Well, no. It's clear I'm not welcome there, right? Like, that's like my kind, this sort of, high testosterone, high testosterone, extremely corrupt. We're just not invited into the polite society of Manhattan. Like they just we're just old world guys, and it's a new young generation with all these sort of crazy ideas, and they don't understand me, I don't understand them, and I missed my window.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be, I don't know. It might be a little fun. It'll basically be like going into Mos Eisley Cantina. Like, everyone's just going to be like kind of hassling you. But you'll have to leave pretty quick. Like, you can go in like real quick to do some business. You're going to have to hightail it out of there.
Martini!
Yeah, exactly. Adderall for 15 years is crazy, by the way. That's a long time. That must have felt so good for so long.
Yeah, you're happy to be off that shit. Dude, it's a party.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I'm glad the party's over. Yeah, okay, you fucking buzzkill.
Yeah, you're talking just like my mom right now. Talking about how Ethan don't have the best time ever. Ethan, you're gonna beat your dick into a pulp because you're taking Adderall while also having testosterone.
Your mom's like, Ethan, don't do it. You'll come and you'll still be soft. It's not okay. You can't do it like that. It's not even gonna feel that good. You're not gonna get it all out. No, Mom, it's fine. I can handle it.
I'm talking into the corner of my room. I'm just looking at a family photo and I'm imagining everyone's around me. Yeah, it's like a warm blanket. It's like I've been waiting my entire life, and I did it the right way too. I went about it. I've been waiting for years to abuse stimulants, and I've flirted with it, but now who could stop me? I'm supposed to be doing this. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me take my medication as rub it on my gums. It's like this is who I'm supposed to be. I'm finally allowed to be me.
Did you hide from the doctor that you've had trouble sleeping like your entire life when you were asking for Adderall?
Actually, that's resolved itself.
Okay.
That's over the last few years has gotten a lot better. I've been having amazing sleep recently, even since I've been taking Adderall. It's just I think whenever I have bad sleep, it's because I'm not. I'm happy that you're happier now, Abby D. Obviously,
Yeah.
we're joking, um, whenever I'm having trouble sleeping, it's just that I haven't worked out for like 3 days.
Oh.
That's when I have a hard time sleeping. And now I just work out every single day, and things are better. So, interesting. It's interesting.
I fell asleep real early last night, and I woke up at 6:30 today, and it was awesome. But
I kind of had that on the day after Halloween, where like I woke up at 6, which hurt, and then I got on location at 7:30, and the sun was rising, and I was just kind of laughing because I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to be working for the next 16 hours.
Yep.
Anyway, sorry I cut you off.
Oh, I was just gonna say, you know what? I'm really feeling permanent daylight savings. We don't need it to be light at 6:30 in the wintertime. Come on. Permanent DST. Let's do it. We don't need we don't need that. Let's just shift it all over. East Coast goes to Atlantic time. Everything just shifts one time zone to the east. Be so much better. Same thing in the summer.
Remind me, I don't even follow it anymore. My line of work does not require me to know such things. Which one are we in now? Which one did we just experience?
We're out of daylight savings. We're now in normal time. So if we were still in daylight savings in the wintertime, at least here, then the sun would be setting at 5 to 5:30 in the afternoon instead of 4 to 4:30. The only downside is the sun wouldn't come up until like 7:15 or something in the morning, which I feel like is a perfully fine time for the sun.
Yeah, you're supposed to be asleep. Just
well, dead. People are like, "Oh, I need the sun to be out while I drop my kids off to school." And it's like, first of all, why? Second of all, how early are you dropping your kids off? Like, you should, I mean, it's unless you're. I get that some, I used to wait for the bus at like 6:45, but it's like I think it's perfectly reasonable for for it to be dark out at 6:45 in the goddamn morning.
Yeah, I'm sleepwalking through the first hour and a half of my day at that point anyway.
Like, you want kids to know what they're missing out on when they see the sun as they fucking get bused to school. Like, that's just torture.
We were sending him to kid prison. Fucking. It might as well be. But you go inside, it's glowing. The floors are shiny. The air, the heaters are on, so it's nice and warm in there. It's glorious. It's like being put back into the womb when you go back to school. When you've been on a school bus, the school bus, it's fucking freezing cold. You have 18 layers on, and then you go through those doors, and you're immediately the heat is just ripping the top 3 layers of skin off of your face.
In the bus, you mean, or in the school?
In the school. When you get to the school, the heaters are so hot that it's just.
I don't remember that as much. The bus, the heaters are brutal. If you get the seat in front of them, like, you go straight from. It used to make me nauseous. Like, going straight from like sub freezing temperatures to like sitting in front of this giant thing blowing like 85-degree air at you for half an hour. It made me so fucking sick.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the sun, I don't care if the sun is out or not. It's like, if the sun's not out yet, I feel like I'm getting ahead of the day instead of wasting it, going to school. I don't really care about that.
I've been drinking so much here. Craft beer is unreasonably expensive here. You should be drinking highballs.
You should be drinking straight
Suntory. Those the $5 bottles of Suntory whiskey you can get at the gas station.
Asahi or something. Yeah, I don't know. Japanese craft beer. I wonder what they're doing with craft beer over there. Is it like Is it the same thing? Is it like super hoppy, or is it like, what are they doing with is it like really, do they have dark beers? Does it just taste like, I don't know, like weed, like they have it over here?
I don't know. I felt like when I was there, the craft beers I was drinking were more like they were milkier. If that makes sense. I don't know what that means. I don't know anything about beer, so I can't really help.
Kind of richer, like yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. But the being nauseous just because of the changes in temperature thing, which is like, I get why people have indoors heated up so much, like in cold environments, because it's really cozy, but like, it just makes you sick. Like when I was
Yeah,
in Austria, we'd be
like it
going
that
in,
much.
like, I would have like a base. I would have like a base layer, and then a top, and then like a sweater, and then a jacket, and then I would go from being outside to inside, and it would be 85 degrees inside, and I had to peel all those layers off. I'm already sweaty, so there's a layer of sweat there now too. It's like, hey, maybe we just have it at like a nice, sort of reasonable 70 in here.
Yeah.
And everything, we'll just be like, okay, it's going to take me a little bit longer to warm up, but that's okay because I'm not going to have my head spinning, because the blood's rushing all over.
Something about
my body.
artificial heat. It doesn't make any sense, but yeah, it doesn't feel right. I keep my house. Last year I did 66. I might do 65 this year. I don't even know if I need that much. It's fine.
Feels great, yeah.
You can just dress more. Having more clothes on feels better than having the air be hot. I don't know. Something's doesn't feel the same. It's not right. I was drinking whiskey at the jazz club last night. Way more preferable for me. Damn, you went to a jazz club. We were there.
I did.
I was doing laundry,
bar.
and you were like, "I'm gonna check out this club," and I was like, I've just downloaded this new game called Azure Lane. I'm gonna be playing that while I wait in the. We were at a laundromat at like 1 a.m. or something in Hakodate, or wait, where was it? No, what's the city called at the southern tip of Hokkaido? It is Hakodate. Yeah.
Yep.
So, and you went to this jazz bar and you said, I think you were talking to the bartender or something.
Yeah, I asked him to make me his favorite drink, which was a Negroni, which was the first Negroni I'd ever had, and it was the best Negroni I'd ever had.
Nice.
But yeah, it was a cool spot. Mount Hakodate was fucking pretty sweet.
That's a cool town, yeah.
That was a cool place. I think we also I'm trying to remember the Airbnb we stayed at there. Was that 2 rooms? There were like 2 tatami floor mat rooms that were had like a paper wall between them or some kind of shit like that.
No, it was.
Can't remember.
It was like a little apartment place. It was on the second floor. The guy had to let us in, and yeah, I don't remember much about it either. But it was pretty normal. I think there was
I feel like the place we stayed at in Nara was the best. I think the Nara spot was the coolest.
That was a little touristy, but yeah, it was.
That was kind of part of the fun of it, though.
Yeah, it had like some pretty, what do you call it?
Some nice kitsch stuff.
Kitschy, yeah. There was like a samurai. There was like a samurai armor in the room and stuff, and it
was
wasn't
like
real.
A samurai armor that you would get at Halloween store.
Yeah.
Plastic sword. But the town was gorgeous that we stayed in. Where there was anyway. Japan's great.
Speaking of bars, I just saw a tweet today. Someone was talking about they're like, I've been trying to go to bars and get in order every cocktail that's in the anime bartender. And he goes, the first cocktail in the show is a grasshopper, and I've gone to like multiple bars and they cannot serve me a grasshopper. They do not have the ingredients for it. And I saw someone replying like, that's on the International Bartender Association's like list of official cocktails. They can't make a fucking grasshopper. Like the state of bars apparently is pretty dire. He said he went to some shitty dive bar and they'd happen to have what's it called? Creme de menthe.
Creme de menthe.
Creme de menthe. Sure. Yes.
And creme de cacao. Yeah. Yeah. So like the thing is that those ingredients basically don't ever go. Like they don't get used in anything. So like you have to just have on your bar a bottle that will never be used for anything other than a grasshopper.
I feel like that's most. I feel like most, like a lot of bottles at a bar are like that. I don't know, because there's just hundreds of things you could have.
I don't know, but but creme de menthe doesn't go into anything other than a grasshopper. Like vermouth goes into a bunch of different drinks.
Well,
you know what? When I go to my buddy's bar, I will ask him if I can get a grasshopper, and he will say no. I mean, it's got to be pretty delicious. So probably like an Andes mint.
It's 3 different creams. It's nothing but cream. It's creme de menthe, creme de cacao, and just
nothing
cream.
But cream.
It's 100% cream. Yeah.
Let's go. Hell yeah,
it's probably pretty damn good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's an orange slice.
Let's see. You've been renting cars for parts of our trip. That's fucking awesome.
Mountain
Recommend.
roads.
That's sweet. Cool. That's cool. That you guys been doing that. Is there anything else? Today I was shaving.
Yeah.
So part of my experience with Adderall so far is that like little minor tasks that I would usually put off, I've just been doing the moment that I think of them, which is like I need to take my recycling out, which is like usually it's like, okay, my recycling is kind of getting up there. I'll have to take that out at some point in the next few days. I've just been doing it, or like my trash, or like, any number of small around the house tasks like that. I've just been doing the moment that I think I need to do them. And today, the thing that I did was like, I'm like, okay, I probably could put off shaving for like another day or two, but I'm just going to do it right now. And I started doing it and immediately fucked up my sideburns. So I had to go get my hair cut because I had fucked up my sideburns so badly. I'm like, okay, we just have to do a full on skin fade. Take this down to like, a 0 or like a half. And then I could fix my beard and make everything look good again. But yeah, I was going to grow my hair out. And then I fucked one thing up and I'm like, okay, well, there goes a month of, 2 months of hair growth. So
that's fine.
Anyway, yeah, that's it. It's all that's happened to me recently.
Yeah.
Anime time.
Let's bring it to anime.
I just realized if you look at this image, I'm sorry, if you look at this image, based on the way the frame is cut off, it almost looks like he's got a huge boner that's sticking up into the frame.
That is true, yeah.
It looks like he's got a rock hard cock that's fucking 12 inches long or 2 feet long, and he's getting you the finger. Anyway, all right, let's do it.
That's what I would do if I had that. I'd give people the finger all the time. This is part 3 of, unfortunately, part 3 out of 4. Would have hoped. Yeah, I didn't. I thought I was like, I'll just watch all 12 things tonight. But no, watch 6. But yes, this is part 3 of fall anime shows. Starting with SI-VIS, The Sound of Heroes. The Sound of Heroes. This is an anime original. What's huh?
Just remembering I watched this.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Studio Voln. It's the Blue Exorcist director. It's about, at first you're like, okay, this is an idol or like some kind of pop group show because they're like backstage at a concert. First off the bat, I do not like the character design. They look not great to me. I don't like the way they look, especially the dudes. And then it cuts to this guy getting picked up, hitchhiking and getting picked up by a mail trucker, and you're like, ugh. I mean, I get it's Japan, and also like to get picked up, these cuts, these are freeze frames, and it just like cuts like between him doing these like graceful poses. It's so fucking like this is ridiculous and so funny. I mean, that's a really bizarre and funny moment in the show, but the rest of it's
look
not
at his face.
so
look at how self-satisfied he is with this dancing.
It's crazy.
That's why he's not ready to be a member of this group yet.
Apparently
he's so self-satisfied.
Yeah.
Well, he was forced into it.
Kind of. Yeah, he goes to the big city without his family knowing because he has been accepted like in the first round to try out for this group. But they're cutting back to the group who all just apparently are friends and like hang out, like real pop groups do, like in a room. And they're watching the audition tapes and they're like, he doesn't have the power to capture people's hearts yet. Also, he's related to like, I think the main guy in the group. They're like second cousins or some weird, distant relatives.
Whatever fake relative thing it is.
Yeah, some. And he's just sort of in the big city, kind of wandering around. I don't know what the fuck he's trying to do, and he runs into this weird jellyfish lady, and he begins to just dance to ghostly piano music for her in the alleyway, which is very strange and also pretty pretty funny. And then they fall into weird worlds, and there's enemies flying around. And everyone's just watching him on TV, like, ooh, look at that. Like, no one's super bothered by it. I don't know how normal this is because I have very little context. It's the first episode, but
no, everything about this is like trying to put together what is supposed to be
what's
outlandish,
supposed to be normal
and what is
in this
supposed
world.
to be commonplace. Yeah. Like what am I, like I have no frame of reference.
Because you'd think normally, if they're going to show the pop group at the beginning, they're going to show them doing the thing they normally do, which is like they start out normal concert, but then they go into crazy, robot bug world, and they beat all the bugs, and they come back, and everyone's like, yeah, they beat the bugs again, because that's normal to us. But they don't show that happening, so then they go into bug world, and we're like, what the fuck,
yeah, because for me, I don't know about you, I typically don't see people go into bug world in my day-to-day life.
Not in this very literal way. No,
I don't see people get sucked into a television and then fight monsters through the power of music or whatever. Not a normal part of my look at how stupid this screenshot is, man.
Which one? One of her falling?
Look at the one you just brought up. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. How lazy. How lazy
she's
and
dumb.
weird.
She just fell. She's a
She's a
klutz.
This is ludicrous. Nothing about this makes any sense at all. There's no drama here. Because we don't know anybody and we don't know what anybody is like.
The song they keep playing sounds like the opening of Parasite. Remember Parasite? There's the synths in the opening where it goes.
Oh, interesting.
It's almost the same synth. Anyways, that's not important.
But this is butt.
But then he fights for a little bit, and then I guess that just makes him be in the band now. And then his second cousin's roommate's uncle, Yosuke, dies dramatically. They tried a little bit at the end there. There's a little bit of direction going on in these fighting scenes. They gave that guy a very dramatic, very violent death. But no, there's not this. This is not. No.
I did like how extremely violent his death was. I did like that. That was cool.
Yeah,
but that was really it.
Yeah, no, it's not enough. It's silly. It's a bit silly for me. That guy's, it's too many sparkles around him. Next, show number 2. Tomodachi no Imouto ga ore ni dake uzai. My friend's little sister has it in for me. Nice. Now we're talking. Light novel, Blade is the studio. This one's got a little bit of boobs for you. This one, instead of being oh wait, that's the wrong show. Are these am I not sorting these right again? God damn it. I'm not. This is a totally different show, probably from years ago. This is not what the show looks like. Don't worry, everybody.
If you had just played this out,
I did think it looked unfamiliar. No,
I would have been like, I don't remember this girl, but I could believe. Oh, a little bit of butt.
See,
nice, tasteful little piece of cheek there.
Yeah, this is instead of what if a girl liked you. This is what if a girl just begged you to fuck her constantly and then you didn't. So it's one of those. And then it's about time somebody stood up to the wily ways of these bitches are too entitled. Yeah, always wanting our
they want to steal
dicks,
our strength,
our life givers.
They want to sap our fortitude, our vigor,
our energy,
our jism, as it were.
It is November. You know how much women hate No Nut November? Like, it makes them really angry. I've never seen a woman react like neutral. They fucking like get super pissed at the idea of No Nut November. Yeah, they get like really mad about it. Not because they want. It's like, no, you can't not jerk off. Obviously, you can't fuck me, but no, you can't come or you can't not come. They're just like, they just don't want us to be walking around at max power. They don't want us to like see our true potential. They don't. No, they don't want us to. Yeah, they don't want us to have the energy.
Huh.
In us.
It hasn't come up.
Well, really, I mean, yeah, and yeah. No, I mean, trust me, I have inside sources. I know.
I failed immediately. I failed before it even crossed my mind that there was anything I could fail at.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure you can fail if you're not trying in the first. You're on T. You're on Adderall. Yes, there's No Nut November on Adderall is worth like 10 No Nut Novembers. I think
this is nasty Nut November. This is
nonstop Nut November.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's just shooting ropes September. Outrageous orgasm October, nasty Nut November.
I believe it's a dick destruction December or something like. I didn't come up with that one, but yeah, it's
generous with a J, jerk January,
fapping fabulously February. Forever fapping February.
Monstrous masturbation March. We got. Awesome. I got nothing for A. A is a rough one.
I guess you got to stop in April. I don't know. Until we come up with a term for it.
Yeah, you know what? I'll stop when I get to April, bud. Yeah, for sure.
We'll think of something in that time frame. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: is if we can't think of it off the top of our heads, there's probably not a great word that goes with A.
Yeah, I don't know. There might be an older, more antiquated
autoerotic.
Word. Oh,
autoerotic. Yeah.
Autoerotic asphyxiation April. Yes, this guy has this sort of bratty, whorish girl who just breaks into his house and just presents to him, and then he doesn't like it, and he's like,
he doesn't fuck her. He doesn't fuck her. Yeah, his best friend's younger sister is begging to slurp all the cum out of his balls. He's like,
hey, I think my sister likes you. He's like, nah. Yeah.
This is like reaching new levels of aloofness, where it's like you're
he's Mr. Magooing his way through pussy.
Yes. A past pussy.
Yeah,
for sure.
To the side of it.
Anyway.
And then so you got that. We have his teacher is also like a femdom teacher. I think this light novel author has a pretty obvious thing. Also, the teacher is Kana Hanazawa doing her grown-up voice. Rare. I forgot to mention this is Studio Blade. Did I mention that? I forget. And to add to all of this, he's working out some kind of deal with some guy who works at like a video game publisher, because it turns out him and his friends are all like indie game devs. But in order to get whatever job he's being offered, he has to not have a girlfriend. And then you find out it's because the guy wants him to pretend to be the boyfriend of his niece or daughter. I think daughter, who's his cousin, the main character's cousin. So we have a cousin love interest, also kind of childhood friend. And, but he specifically needs to be the fake boyfriend to just like protect her vaguely or something from something.
I gotta say,
seems like there's more backstory to it probably.
I gotta say, by this point, it was kind of starting to win me over. Just through the sheer laziness of it.
There's a sort of shamelessness to it, yeah.
Yeah. There's nobody had to sleep underneath their desk while making this. Like this is a show that was like, everybody got to go home at 5, probably not 5 o'clock, but maybe 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody probably got at least 7 or 8 hours of sleep a night while working on this. There's no. You can taste that there's very little effort in this, but not in a way that's like crass. Like it's just we're just making some fucking stupid smut, Like everyone's gonna have to fuck the protagonist or get into a sexual situation with the protagonist. The premise is the dumbest, laziest premise ever. Like there's no. It's like whatever. He's being forced into a situation where he has to be a fake boyfriend for this girl. Like, there's no. This is not stimulating anybody's brain, but the girls are cute and they're going to be put into situations where they have to be sexual with the main character.
That's what I said. Is there's gonna be hijinks. At least it's got some hijinks going on.
Yeah, this is like it's low effort, but not in a way that's like boring to watch, if that makes sense. It feels like they're just kind of like they probably riffed this out in one session, in the writers room. They got a couple of situations we're going to get into where it's like, okay, what can we do with these two? Like he's got to fall. They got to be in a changing room together or something. And like he falls down, and then she's trying on like a bikini top or something. He's supposed to be looking away from her, and then she trips and knocks him down, and then he falls in such a way that his fingers are in her ass.
Yep.
Like
classic,
like that kind
classic
of
rom-com.
Yeah.
They go to karaoke, and he has to pretend to be your boyfriend, and then the
microphone's in her pussy.
And then the waitress accidentally serves them real alcohol. Oh no! And then she sucks his dick in front of everyone, and he has to pretend it didn't happen because she doesn't remember. Yeah, that kind of thing.
She has to swallow the cum so that nobody sees. Because she has nowhere to deposit it. Like just classic rom-com stuff.
Yep.
And this is like we're cashing a check here. We need to fill this time slot. We need some smut. Maybe there will be a little bit of humor along the way. Nobody's being hurt here, right? Like no one's being harmed by this show.
Someone has to get their heart broken in the end, though.
I'm not even offended by this.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah,
it's whatever.
Best show of the season.
Speaking of being offended,
let's go.
How about another fat bitch show? Didn't we just have one? I already forgot.
What if a girl was fat?
Debu to Ayamachi to plus-sized misadventures in love. Manga.
Tell you, hey, you talk about the last week of my life. Ayo.
Oh, I was gonna say I knew that was coming back. The studio's Marvy Jack. This is like one of their first animation production credits since Spice and Wolf 2 with Brains Base in 2009. They've done some like total isekai slop more recently, but this is another show where the girl's she's a big girl, and immediately when I started watching the show, what I started unconsciously doing was I started taking every word every line
every single Twix out of the bag and shoving it down your throat.
No, that was a while. The Twix was long gone, unfortunately. But no, I would take every line she would say and I would replace the words with foods. So she would be like, nothing good ever happened when I was alive, and I was like, nothing good ever happened when I was alive. And then she was like, my God, and I was like, fried cod. Oh. She has a near-death experience, supposedly from a suicide attempt, maybe from being fat, and then has amnesia. And now that she has amnesia, she loves being a big fat pig. And this is where it gets interesting, because I was like, why is her mom such a bitch? Is this written by a woman? Of course it is written by a woman. So this isn't actually a fat girl fetish show. It's a real fat lady probably writing about this.
No, this is a Kathy. We're Kathying.
I guess we're kind of, is Kathy's thing is that she's fat? I don't know much about Kathy.
She's probably not full on fat, but she's like an office lady. She got a little bit extra
chubby.
meat. A little bit extra cushion for the pushing.
When I was trying to find out if the mangaka is also fat, I stumbled upon an amazing interview with Anime News Network. And it's one of those things where in the first question, the Western, the American interviewer is like, so what inspired you to write this manga about body positivity? And the mangaka is like, well, it's not really specifically about body positivity. I just chose that as the character's insecurity because that's easy to show visually because it's a manga. So it's easy to draw. And then Mr. Jeremy Tauber, the interviewer, proceeds to ask 4 more questions about body positivity, even though the fucking author just told you that that's not really the focus of the goddamn thing.
It's just about insecurity in general as a thing that people experience.
I mean, even if it wasn't, it's like the mangaka just told you, like, that's not really what it is. Like, even if they're lying, you gotta learn to fucking change up your questions, man. I know you already had 18 questions about fucking being fat, but you gotta be on your toes. That's how every one of these. That's how every interview I've ever seen, like with a Western interviewer and a Japanese,
they just
creator
they
already gone.
they make a huge assumption about the material based on their own background, and then
so so what is this against? And the guys, and it's always like Tomino or someone, and Tomino's like, well, it's like both sides can be good and bad, and war isn't good, and he's like, okay, but but it's so when you're they don't listen. It's always the same thing.
I've sent you a couple of Kathy images here that indicate that she
hot
is
Kathy pics. Oh, okay, yeah, she's supposed to be relatably fat. Yeah,
yeah, she got like a tire around the middle.
Yeah.
So she tries to kill herself, and then she comes back with a whole new lease on life after failing to commit suicide, and she goes to her workplace with a completely brand new attitude. People are surprised that she's more boisterous and confident now, because previously she had been very quiet and insecure. And that starts to cause a little bit of drama around the workplace.
There's very funny bits where all of her social media pictures are of food. It's pretty funny.
Relatable. Very really. Yeah. She's literally me. I don't know if you've been putting this off because you didn't want to put me on the spot, but she's me for real.
Right. This show is so weird there to analyze psychologically, because like it ends up defeating its own purpose like so much, because it starts out being about like if you change, you can change your whole life with a change in mindset. But then like they start to hint at the idea that she didn't actually try to kill herself. Someone tried to kill her. So like someone just like hates her and wants her to die because she's fat. So like it presents as an alternative to self-consciousness, a kind of paranoia and distrust of other people. Like instead of changing your self-image, it's about like kind of blaming your problems on other people instead of yourself, which is fine. That can work actually, but it really does really kind of defeats the purpose of the show. It really has. I
just don't know where it's going. I
think obviously someone is going to have tried to kill her because they were jealous of how good her fucking ideas were or something. It's like this very
but there's nobody in the office up until from what we've seen so far has thought of her as having good ideas. Like she's been quiet. Like she's never she had these ideas in a book, but she never
or something. It could be anything.
I suppose. I mean, I think. Oh, hold on, my cat wants to come in. Hold on.
He's gotta let his cat come in.
There he is. Okay, I'm back. All right. I don't know. It's a perplexing program. I have to say there's something excuse me. There's something about her just totally unabashed positivity that's kind of fun. Like there's just something like I just like her totally deluded sort of like I'm a fucking absolute catch. I'm super sexy. There's something about that that's entertaining to watch and enjoyable and pleasant. And I don't know. Like obviously this character is not going to maintain this throughout the whole show. At least I don't think she can. But I hope she does. It's like there's something nice about it where it's like this sort of total self-delusion where like she doesn't have any image issues whatsoever, even though she's like a pig. Wouldn't it be great to not have any image issues at all? Like
it's so dark and it's so sinister and like no, this is so
You're crazy.
Because think about it. It's like if a huge fucking, because if a normal person is like like people are like talking shit about you behind your back, and you're like, oh, you're just jealous of me and how good I look. If any normal person does that, then they're obviously just like a complete fucking psycho. But if a big fucking gross fat lady does it, somehow it's like cool and like fun. Whereas if an actual person did this in real life, how much of a fucking piece of shit, like, because you can't do that without being insanely passive aggressive. Like this is how women imagine themselves like doing, where they're just
hating.
Yes, I am.
You're hating on me. You're hating on my self-insert. Who is
I'm hating
this
on
girl?
you. I'm hating on Kathy. Yes.
Yes. No. This is you. Just don't. You're just jealous of.
You're not on enough tea if you can't find it.
Beautiful.
You can't find it in yourself to hate. You need to.
No. I have plenty of hate in me. Don't get me wrong. It's just I don't have hate for people like myself who recognize their own obvious, gorgeous exterior for what it is, which is a blessing and a curse. Because even your best friends are jealous and will backstab you because they recognize that you have a sort of natural radiance that most people could only dream of. And I'm sensing it right now. It's hostile. You've been hostile this entire podcast. I've heard it the entire time. The entire time we've been talking, I'm like, there's like a little bit of venom in your voice because you're jealous of me and Kathy and this lady.
There's no bit I will never go along with. I have to hate on fat people. I can't just let you sidestep this. You can't, this shit, this is, imagining this extreme arrogant snootiness as some kind of like good personality trait. It's not. This is one of the darkest shows I've ever seen. The person who made this is ugly both on the inside and the outside. Is terrible.
You're just peanut butter and jealous, dude. peanut butter and jealous, and honestly, we're gonna put some potato chips in there. We need a little bit of texture, a little bit of saltiness.
Nuh-uh.
It sounds like you might be a little fucking PVJ, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I just one of my coworkers recently, I was talking to him about like how I've been going on dates and stuff. He's like, what you need to do is you need to get yourself a big girl. And I'm like, what are they?
Now is this guy? Now does he look like us or?
Yeah, no, he totally does.
Oh,
he's
okay.
He's a 6'4" black guy, like both of us.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
no. He's a white guy.
Oh,
and he was telling me, he's like, yeah, you know what you need to do is it's like, you gotta stop dating these skinny girls. You gotta get yourself a big girl. You need yourself a big fat set of titties to play with, a big fat ass.
Ew.
And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this input. I'm gonna put this into action. I slept on it. I slept on a fat girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. I slept with and on a fat girl.
You just found one instantly. You just like.
Of course I did. Yeah. Yeah. Of course I did. It's not like I haven't been with. She wasn't even that. She wasn't even that big. It's not like I haven't been with bigger girls before. But you know what it is that they just fucking don't have the stamina. They just don't. They can't go they can't go all the way. They can't go the 26.2, baby.
I mean, I can't talk shit. It's not like I do, but yeah, I guess.
But it's like they don't have that extra gear. They don't have. They've got the. They got the extra pound feet of torque, but they don't have
to do
the
what? What do they got? What do
they?
they even got to do? They just sit there, don't they? I don't.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is that in and of itself is strenuous. Like it's when you're riding a stallion, it's a vigorous sort of activity, right? I don't know.
No, I don't see.
Yeah, this is no. I have no idea what I'm talking about at all.
Yeah.
No. Right. Yeah. I slept with a big girl. It was okay.
Okay.
It's all right. I don't get it personally. I'm not I don't have I'm not a type, but like I just generally prefer my girls to be more like in shape. I just think it's like they can keep up better. I don't know. They're easier to pick up.
Or just like you're more attracted to them, maybe?
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay.
I don't know why you want. I don't know why you. I don't know why you want to put a point on it. I don't know why you're trying to.
Thought that was kind of obvious.
This is my own.
Think
This
it was
is my own.
that
this
complex.
is my own lived. This is my own lived experience, and you somehow want to write my story for me. You're trying to. This is. I'm writing Huck Finn here, and you're Tom Sawyer coming in at the end of the story, trying to fucking make it a little bit more dramatic. You know, like I've this is. I'm kind of living through it. Okay. You know.
Look, man, I don't want to dispute your lived experience.
Thank you.
But this chick's big fat face is pretty funny, and the way they draw it is funny with the tiny face, big head, tiny face.
I didn't hate this. I didn't hate this.
I liked it for the faces. I didn't like her or the plot or anything that
spiritually
happened.
You had like a sort of spiritual disagreement with it.
I can't resist some funny ass faces though.
Yeah, it's kind of part of the thing when you're fucking a fat chick is to make these funny faces.
Yeah,
you're just laughing at the whole way.
They're grabbing a 64 ounce Hawaiian punch, sipping it every few seconds.
Yeah, that's kind of that was really the thing that I didn't like is that she made me walk to 7-Eleven to get her a 128 ounce big gulp slushy, extra big gulp slushy, and she's like, "Hey, can you get this
oh no, 10
filled?"
p.m.
It's been.
I'm not gonna make it in time.
Look. I haven't had one in about 2 hours. I'm really starting to get the sweats here. I need you to go get me. They have the Coca-Cola cream swirl, and you can put the vanilla in. Now here's the thing.
I need that 4,000 calorie blizzard, with the Oreos.
Okay, so please fill the big gulp about halfway up, then go over to the ice cream machine. Put some chocolate vanilla swirl soft serve in there, and then put the big gulp back on top. Take it to the register.
4 squirts caramel. Yeah, fill it up. Scumbag Steve has returned in honor of Ethan's steroid arc. Today's muscle car of the week is the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Yeah,
damn, you just
baby.
got called out. Is that I don't know. I don't know why the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile is associated with steroids, but I guess it kind of makes sense. I don't know. In terms of cars,
no balls.
Yeah. No, I don't get it, but sure.
I have to go fucking take a echocardiogram. I have to spend my own money on an echocardiogram later this week. I can't be taking steroids right now. I have to wait until after I take that thing, and then I can start taking steroids. Okay?
Why are you doing that?
I gotta make sure I'm not dying. I have a heart murmur. I gotta make sure.
Do you do that on a regular basis?
Yeah, like once every 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just been 5 years.
They're gonna be like, dude, have you been fucking fat chicks? I'm like, no.
Yeah, it's like your cholesterol is crazy high right now. Have you been slurping gruel? Have you had your mouth in the trough, as it were?
Episode of House where he tries to get a patient to admit that he's been slurping gruel.
This is so stupid. I gotta stop taking this much fucking. Oh, if I were to take steroids, this podcast would be a disaster.
Oh, it'd be so good.
There'd be nothing to talk about. It'd be like, oh god, my life is ruined.
Yeah, you'd be like, heavy, lift weight heavy, good. Yes.
Like I would have to kick 4 girls out of my apartment to record. I'd be like, I'm sorry, I couldn't pay attention to this one. I was secreting fucking cum out of every one of my pores in my body.
All 4 limbs, elbow deep.
Yeah. Ugh, God, this is so stupid. If I could hear myself right now 5 years ago, I would despise myself. But the good thing is that I've watched Fat Kathy be happy about her own post near death experience, and I've learned that I'm beautiful and everybody else is jealous.
So now you'll stop working out then?
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna lose my gains.
Just asking.
I want my cat out. Let's go back out now.
Yeah, we should have an extreme steroid arc that lasts, I don't know, at least a month. That'd be fun, just to see what happens. Put a nice little compilation together. Yeah,
I should give my cat steroids.
That is good. Yeah, I think that I think they could do that to like. I think that like steroids are a treatment for like cat cancer or something.
I should do some preventative steroids for my cat then.
Yeah, like I'm thinking of preventing.
Have them shredded.
I think it'd be nice to have my cat shredded. Yeah, I mean they should like they'll. I think my mom just got surgery, tooth surgery done on her 13-year-old cat. It's like, you know, like if they'll do that, they should at least just like give your cat like recreational steroids. Like, come on, you know, the cat's 13. Give him some steroids. Give him some roids.
He's just stomping around. It sounds like thunder.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, but why? Who fucking?
Just opening the fridge.
He wants it. He
I've experienced it once.
Thumb.
Yeah, he's like, whoa. You can just grab things now.
If my cat could speak English and communicate with me, and I could tell my cat, I have the ability to make you the most fearsome cat in the entire city, he would sign up for that instant. It's like it would take 3 years off of your life, yeah. You know, which is honestly probably not a small amount given the fact that you're a cat, but you know, like you would be a complete monster.
No,
you could fuck up
like,
dogs.
I will destroy everything that exists. Let me do it.
Can you give me a double dose, please? Like, I'm like, was it only 10? What happens if I want to dock fucking, you know, the 30% of my life off? Like, that's what he lives for. He lives to be a monster. You know,
I need to kill everything. I hate existence of others.
Yes, the only existence that I'm satisfied with is my own and my owner's, and that's only because he feeds me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What is the number of years you would accept being knocked off your life to be like a muscle monster? Like you look like Earthworm Jim.
Oh, I don't want to be that kind of ripped. No.
Really?
No, because it's like it's not
practical.
Is it because
it's not
you're
attractive just like
to
a
women.
Pussy or like
I don't. It's not. There's no reason. I don't want that. I don't even think it looks that good. Particularly, like, you know, I don't.
He doesn't want to be Earthworm Jim, huh?
No,
you're not going to make it.
That's fine.
I met with a trainer at the gym the other day, and he's like, so what are your goals? Like, what do you want? I just held up an image of Earthworm Jim on my phone. What is this?
I held up a picture of Toe Jam. I was like, can you get me to look like this?
You held up an image of Gex.
I held up my Sonic OC where he's making out with Optimus Prime. And I was like, can you make me one of these? I don't care which one.
I just searched Gex on Google and bring this up. I want to be the inflatable Gex from this image. Oh, that's the good
hold
stuff.
on, let me grab this bad boy real quick. Yeah, that's you're just being like, yeah, this is what I want to look like. Not even the cool James Bond one. Like, no, I want to be the stiff, fully angular, like 90-degree one.
Hey man, if you get to have the government pay for your surgery so that you could be not a woman but a female bodybuilder, then I get to have the government pay for my surgery to become this inflatable guy.
No, officer, I said Gex doll, inflatable Gex doll. I swear.
You'll see me in court.
Yeah.
36-inch inflatable Gex doll.
Yeah, I wonder what that's for. 36 inches. You can't fool me. Gross.
It's all going in, baby. It's all going right up my pooter.
Can't stop it.
Inflatable Gex doll is great stuff. Wow. Okay, anyway. Who the fuck is buying the Gex trilogy? What's wrong with you?
I didn't even know there were three Gex games.
Yeah, who's buying the Gex remasters? Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Just some real nostalgia, guys.
Christ almighty, get real. Have a smidge of self-respect. I mean, you already beat the Crash Bandicoot re-release or something, and you're like, yeah, I need more fucking character.
I did Jak and Daxter. I did Crash Bandicoot. I did Spyro. Now I need that Gex. I need that sweet Gex.
Yeah, it's Ratchet and Clank, Crash Bandicoot, Jack and Daxter,
Yeah.
Spyro, and then it's just like I just am so addicted to mediocre PlayStation platformers. I need to
have silly
have
characters
yeah,
wisecrack at me. Yeah.
Anyway,
Next show, Egao no Taenai Shokuba desu, a mangaka's weirdly wonderful workplace. I don't know why they decided to get all alliterative in the English title, but this is a manga Voile studio, which was founded in 2022 by former Manglobe and Geno Studio producer Katsuki Otaka. I had to check. Geno Studio still around, but Manglobe long gone. This is a manga, now an anime, about making manga, and it's a lot of relatable jokes about social, or I guess business workplace interactions, about emailing and what to say when emailing. And this chick is like a nervous wreck, and she's like, I can't call my editor because she might be having fucking sex with a man's penis right now. And her editor's a hot blonde lady. By the way, this was a manga. Like, wouldn't this have been really awkward to go over with the real life editor? Because like whoever made this had a real editor, and they had to approve and go over every panel of this manga, where the mangaka is like kind of obsessed and really self-conscious about her editor, who's like a hot cool lady who she kind of has a girl crush on. So that's kind of weird.
it's part of their kink. I think they're both into it, and I think that it's like it's part of their role play that like it's now gotten to the point where it has an anime, and it's even more embarrassing. You know, and then like there's a situation.
Yeah.
Yes, in real life this is a sort of fetish that they have where they are a star-crossed lesbian couple who have some sort of like sub-dom complex going on here. And I'm pretty sure that the mangaka is oftentimes put into a position where she has to pee and she's not allowed to pee.
You just sort of think this is that character type that's sort of fits her.
It feels like it's happening in the next episode. Yeah.
Honestly,
we should look at the recaps.
I should make fun of you for that, but I actually kind of see it. She's so pathetic that, yeah, I mean, I could see her getting trapped somewhere and not really knowing where the bathroom is and just having to pee.
She's actually not going to pee herself, but it's going to be a relief when she does find a toilet where she's able to pee.
Right. Of course. Yeah.
Again, I'm just always on the alert for my piss fetish friends.
Yeah.
Because again, like I know that they aren't served the way that maybe many other fetishists are. I just when I see a possibility, I want to make sure that the moment that I know it's there, I want to be able to alert those people. That's all.
They keep
the feelers up.
They have kiss sis. They've been tided over by that for 15 years or whatever.
Yeah, see, it's not right.
The editors also have stuff going on. The editor, who's a hot lady, is like also a little like shy. She's not like a total nervous basket case like the mangaka is. But she also has like a assistant editor who like the Kohai, the assistant editor, calls her Nason, which my subtitles translated as boss lady. That is exactly the opposite of the tone that you want. It implies, Nason implies a familial, very friendly relationship, and boss lady is precisely the inverse of that. What the fuck are you thinking? I have to go beat up Dies on Twitter over this. I have to get into another argument with Dies and defeat him in 30 seconds, like a child beats up a stuffed animal. But this show is all right, I guess. I mean, the humor's, it's just sort of like, oh boy, aren't emails awkward or whatever? But the faces are cute and funny. I don't know.
Ain't nothing here. I was doing a fantasy football trade while this was going on. I was deep in negotiation.
Yeah, okay.
No, stop. It's not me. Stop it. Fuck
That's not me.
Why do you think
you brought it up? What am I supposed?
I would. God, this is what I get. This is what I get for trying to. This is what I get for trying to be an ally. You know, this is like ally. I'm fucking out here trying to be a piss ally.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't kink shame nobody unless somebody's really getting hurt.
I don't kink shame. The way I do that is by bringing it up constantly.
Yeah, I want to make sure people know it's a safe space for piss. Mm-hmm. Okay, again, not that I want to participate or even watch it, or even be in the same room as it, or even hear it through a door, or even if there was a situation where I knew somebody had to, and I was like interviewing them, and I had them stuck in, you know, as like a cop or something, and then there was this like a perp that I was interviewing and pressing them on something. I could see that their legs were kind of crossed and they were squirming a little bit, and they were like, "Oh, do you mind if I use the restroom real quick?" And then I'm like, "Actually, I don't think I trust you to leave the room right now." And then they're like, "Ooh, but I have to go so bad," you know. And I'm like, well, why don't you give me the information first? And then they start to, really start to sweat. They're like, I don't know anything, officer. And I'm like, that's not what I've heard. And then I stand up and I put the billy club on the table, and then they go do like a little eep thing. And like, I noticed that there's like a little wet spot. Anyway, we don't have to go into detail about it.
No, I don't think we need to go into too much detail.
Yeah.
That was that show. Next up, Ansatsusha de aru ore no status ga Yuusha yorimo Akiraka ni Tsuyoi no dake. My status as an assassin obviously exceeds the hero's. Obviously, light novel. This is quite the interesting one, because this is Sunrise doing the animation and TMS doing the production and planning. And you see this and you're like, hey, why does this look? That's like, period. Why does this look like anything?
It has an aesthetic. There are shading on people's faces. It has
what we used to call shading. I thought we stopped doing that. Guys, what the fuck are you doing? What year do you think it is? It's like
why are you doing it for this?
Why?
Why are there shots where there's like drama on people's faces?
Look at this.
It looks like Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0. It looks like green-haired Seto Kaiba. Like this
there's
is
like 4 levels of shading on this dude's fucking face.
Yeah, he looks like he's about to go get into a fucking Macross jet and turn it into a robot. Like, this looks like we're in fucking 1995 again. It's crazy. Like, this is the highlights aren't quite hot enough on his face, but you get the idea. Like, they put effort into this. Why are we doing this?
Yeah, it's his whole class got teleported to fantasy world, and a big wizard is like, hey, you're all gonna go fight the demon lord. And he has crazy big power, so he's like, I'm going to keep these secrets. So he just turns invisible and everyone forgets about him. And then he starts getting mentored by this guy who finds him. And then he finds out that these guys he found are like a cell that's like not happy with the king, and they want to kill the king.
Bro, they should have put shading on people in the background.
In the background, this guy's got crazy, his hair, his detail on him.
Oh God, what the fuck?
I'm
just angry.
It's quite strange.
Look at this guy. Look at how awesome his armor is.
This guy's an absurd hunk. On. Yeah, he's an Adonis.
This would be sweet. It looks like who's the fucking cracker from Soul Calibur? It looks like a guy from a Soul Calibur game. It's like this looks awesome. And it's for nothing. It's for the dumbest shit ever.
It's pretty much all for naught. Yeah, I mean, this is like when KyoAni would animate like some light novel trash, like like what was that fucking? I don't even remember what it was called. Anyways, it's like they're going to the dungeon. They fight a minotaur.
We couldn't get more generic. Like literally, it's my entire class got teleported to another world. The shit, like, really, fucking really.
At least they're not all mean to him for no reason.
That's true. I want to like take these screenshots out of context and write summaries underneath them and make a fake Wikipedia article for this show.
You could, or you could probably dub over this show and like with a different script and make it a lot better. I give this
4 kids this shit.
I give this a 2 out of 10 for content and a 7 out of 10 for visuals. Quite a gap.
I give it a fuck you. What is wrong with you? You're sick in the head. Again, this is a show where people slept underneath their desks for sure. People suffered for that. People got 4 or 3 hours of sleep a night while working on this, and for the dumbest, most generic fucking isekai garbage.
So far,
fuck you.
It's just episode 1, but yeah, probably. Yeah, that's a strange. I haven't seen anything like that in a while, where the chasm between the production value and the content is that high.
Are we ready to talk about an entire feature film?
Well,
ready to talk about a
kind of, yeah. Myriad Colors Phantom World. That was the Kyoani show I was talking about. I was like, man, that looked good. What the fuck happened in Phantom World? No one even remembers. No one even talks about this show anymore. Man. Yes. Anyways, the last show that I watched tonight, Chitose-kun wa Ramune bin no Naka. Chitose is in the Ramune bottle. Someone get him out of the Ramune bottle. I opened this and I was like, oh no, this show is 50 minutes long. And then I watched it and then it ended and I was like, what's going on? And it turns out like the last 20 minutes is just 2 ladies eating katsu or something. So it's not actually that long. I don't know what that was about. But this is a light novel being adapted by Feel. And at first I thought it was going to be like a sappy yori music high school show. It's just this shot of all these girls. They're all in high school. It's this extremely idyllic. Everything in this is so sentimentally Japanese high schooly. It honestly it goes so hard at that I kind of appreciate it. It's so into being as sappily about youth, about the Japanese experience of youth. No, it's not even ennui because he has a great life.
There's ennui. There's ennui because he knows the fact that it's temporary. That it's this like.
Yeah, but only slightly.
It's this sort of very highfalutin aspirational perspective on Japanese youth and being a kid and how this is. It's. I talk more. I'm gonna form my thoughts again.
Yeah.
I was launching into it, and then you interrupted me with an alternative, very reasonable perspective. And fucked me up.
So he's the protagonist. This is this is the biggest standout. Really, he's
always waxing poetic the entire fucking show.
Well, yes, in a way, but so he's not an annoying bitch, which is the biggest. I mean, how long has it been since we've seen this? He is actually a very popular, but not like arrogantly popular. Like it's not like he is an asshole and he's obviously going to be like taught his lesson or like he has to be like turned into an otaku by a magic curse or something. Like he's just like a cool guy who everyone likes, and he has like kind of a pseudo harem of female suitors who hang around him. And he's gained a reputation as a bit of a man whore because of this, a bit of a fuck boy, as the kids say. And there's a lot of characters. I am partial to the blonde tomboy. I like her a bunch. But he's basically this girl here. He's basically he's like he's like actually the main character, and he's actually just like a normal guy who's not terrified of everything and not terrified of women, but he also has a very he's also seemingly kind of uncertain or introspective in a way that's very much on the edge, even for me, in terms of navel gazing. because there is a lot of extremely corny shit in here.
He's saying very lofty things. Like the way that he's thinking is not the way that anybody because when you're, I don't know, what is he, 16? The thing is that you have so many hormones raging in your body that you actually don't really.
Isn't it first day of high school? So 15, I guess.
Yeah, see, like he has so many hormones in his body. He's not really thinking rationally at this point. He's probably should be angry at everything for no reason. So well,
I mean, but like maybe he's just one of these kids who's like weirdly
asexual.
Well, weirdly like well-adjusted, or he's just very like he knows how to like work people or like get on people's good side. But maybe he has done that before he's fully formed like himself, like in his own personality as a person. The show kind of leaves enough about the characters open that I feel like maybe it's even doing that on purpose, because I'm kind of charitably filling in the gaps, because it's like the characters. He's just having these kind of pseudo-philosophical conversations with these like hot-ass girls that he's meeting in these extremely, again, very idyllic, like rose-tinted, nostalgic Japanese locations like the riverbank. And he's like, there's like a mysterious book girl who like carefreely jumps into the river, and she's, because she's just like, it's, and then they have a conversation very like digging into the concept of like, why would you do that? But she's like, but it's more fun that you do it that way.
This is the thing is that I felt the entire time. I'm like, this is either totally vapid, devoid nonsense that's like just trying to appear philosophical, or by like the 12th episode, you're going to be like completely emotionally wrecked, and this thing is like actually being written with a true intention and some very serious understanding of the world that they're working in. Like the kind of framework of the kind of media this is. Because like if you don't have a real intention when you're going this sappy and it's not going somewhere, it feels very manipulative. But if you can pull it off, and like you have this, and there's a reason for this to feel this way, and it's not just something that's trying to exploit your feelings, and it's trying to actually say something, then we have the groundwork for something kind of good here. Like specifically the fact that the character interactions are so pleasant. Like there's like the girls like talking to the different girls, like him interacting with these different girls and getting to know them.
Monogatari like.
A little bit. It's just I almost need to see what the second episode is.
Yeah.
Because like I don't want this to fall into sort of generic, harem stuff. Like I want this to feel.
I want it to be it almost seems like it could be a thinking man's harem, again, semi-monogatari like. Yeah, because it's
agreed.
Yeah, and I like that, but yeah, it was like Like I liked this conversation he had with this with Book Girl, where it seems like he's like he's like learning this idea from her of being spontaneous, and she's like, well, shouldn't you do things that are more fun if they make things more interesting? And they sort of talk about it, and she like and then they have this hypothetical where she's like like if you could save people like drowning or whatever. But then the next scene is like him like staring at the moon, and he's like, do other people see the same moon that I see? And I was like, all right, man, going a little far in that. I forget what he said, but it was something like that, and I was like, easy a little bit. He's right on the edge. It's right on the edge. But yeah, he gets tasked with, this is another thing that I liked, is that his task is to he's asked by one of his teachers to try and get in contact with this kid who's been missing from class to see what's wrong with him and bring him back to school. And the one thing I liked, first of all, is that they don't even, like, he doesn't go to meet this kid for a while. Like, you just hear, like, that there's a kid who just hasn't shown up to school. And then you have a few more scenes where it's just him, like, having these pleasant, like, flirty interactions with these girls. And that causes you to kind of, like, compare his life to, you have no idea what's going on with this other kid. but you're just like imagining like what the fuck could be wrong with this guy, because you're just seeing like the total opposite of whatever, you know, he's dealing with like right in front of you. And so it creates this kind of like sense that there's like some like dark thing happening somewhere that you're just not, you know, aware of. And I like that because, you know, you never, you know, the protagonist is never this guy. It's usually the other guy. And then, you know, he goes to the guy's house and he's, you know, he's just he's a nerd shut-in who's like upset about something and doesn't want to go to school, and he's trying to, you know, convince him. And then at the end, he just like breaks through his sliding glass window with a baseball bat. And it's pretty awesome, actually. I came out on the other side kind of liking this, or at least wanting to see more of it.
This is going to be a very strange comparison, but like I could almost feel. You've never seen this show, but the show Freaks and Geeks. There's a character played by James Franco, who is a sort of like a charming psychopath. Like that's his character, and I could almost see this show going the direction of like his perspectives on people are so removed and so distant, and his perspectives on social interactions are so almost inhuman in the way that he approaches them. Like they're so, you know, it doesn't feel like he's actually living in the moment, interacting with people, whereas he's always like perceiving the way these interactions could be taking place. That I kind of want to know where this goes. Like I almost want to watch this at some point, just because the first episode is so perplexing, you know?
I was like, is he meant to like be one of these like, you know, student council guys where he's like kind of, he's dealing with everything so like very like politically and he's like, yeah, he's not
almost like the class rep in Sunny Boy.
He's just doing, you know, everything like very analytically and he's not like actually like, yeah, kind of there. I don't know, but yes, it seems like there's like kind of more going on with this than, you know, most I don't even know what you call this, like harem dramas. There's stuff going on that interests me.
It's just a little off axis, you know. It's not. There's something else. There's something else going on here. I want to know. Hopefully, I mean, at some point we'll maybe have to watch like another episode of it when I'm in town, or maybe we'll even just spin this whole thing if people end up having feelings about it.
We might, yeah.
So. Yeah, this is of this season. This is one of the things that made me think the most.
Yeah,
which is not a high bar, but yeah.
Intentionally
there we go.
Or not. Yes.
Cool. Well, one more.
Yeah, we will have to do one more episode. Oh, we did watch one short. Last week when we were done. With the podcast.
Was that last week?
Or whatever we did the last episode. I don't know.
No, we watched this after the last episode. I guess we did, yeah.
Yeah. You just immediately downloaded it and spun it up. And I watched you stream it on Discord. Sawadanai Kotezashi-kun. Which is about a young what's his name? Lung Dao. Luodong,
yes.
And yeah, he's just a masseuse, and he just touches ladies, and there's nipples.
Yeah, he's getting a free ride to college. These are college girls. He's getting a free ride to college by giving massages to to college athletes. And he molests them, and they love it
consensually.
Yeah, and he's actually not doing it from a perverted reason, like Luo Dong himself was also not doing it for a perverted reason. He just wants to help. He sees women in pain and wants them to no longer suffer, but to be in ecstasy.
But they do come. But he doesn't try to make them do that. But they
stop
do come.
coming.
He's like,
stop.
why are you coming
No,
now?
stop.
All
I'm
doing
supposed to be
slapping
healing
your
you.
pussy really hard. Yeah, no, it's fine.
I just have my fingers on your G-spot, thrumming at 80 BPM while my tongue is on your clit.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not. Stop
fine.
coming.
No.
Yeah.
There's no need for you to do that right now, ma'am. Please.
Ma'am,
Cease.
I'm a doctor. No.
Take it easy, man.
That's show of the season, obviously. Showing respect.
How long?
To
that was 12 minutes, right? I think so.
Was it even 12? Maybe it was 12. Yeah, showing respect to the GOAT.
Oh yeah. To Mr. Dong.
Mr. Dong, rest in peace. I've accepted he's dead at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
we should do another. You know what? We'll have to dedicate the next episode to Luo Dong for like the 4th time. We'll have to make sure we dedicate an episode to him because somebody has to remember him.
Yeah, we have to cement his legacy. I need music to go out on. I don't have any more Dick Cheney fan cams.
Give fill time.
Okay.
Fill time.
Let's see. We were talking about going to the Gathering. I was wondering what the Gathering looks like these days. So I was gonna look up Gathering. I don't know if there was one in 2024. I've been sent a song. Oh my gosh.
A few weeks late, but.
Oh yeah, is this about? Oh, it's about the baseball. I love the baseball. That lady's tall. Good night, everybody.